Another busy and productive day. Here we go. So, got the decks. They're separated. I took the original tarot deck and I just removed all of the oracle cards. That's this guy. It's still a little blue, but the gilt has faded a little bit. Especially like where the fingers are. You can kind of see where my fingers line up. And it's more worn there than anywhere else. But if you compare it to the new one, it's definitely noticeable. Oh. So, out of the box versus used every day. I don't actually know how long it's been since I got these cards now, but it's a little bit faded there, but the fronts aren't terribly worn. Even though the edges are where the hands touch. The fronts, they might have a little bit of spotting around the edges, but overall, they held up pretty well. They didn't wear like my last set did. I think that the linen texture helped a lot. So we're going to use the decks in tandem, but separately. And the boxes are the same. The only complaint I have with that is that I'm not going to know which one was which, but honestly, that's alright. And I think I like these ones better than the original one that I used. Even though like this one has words and everything, I think I like these more. It's all white everywhere else. It's just kind of boring, you know? So I think this is the winner. What else? Confirmation bird. And today, alright, let's pull some cards. Today, I got my passport photo done. I filled out the passport application, but it turns out I need my birth certificate updated for that. So I filled out my birth certificate amendment, and I need to get it notarized, but then we're mailing that in, and then as soon as I get my birth certificate, then we get the passport. It's like almost done here. Passport, birth certificate, driver's license. It's so fucking close. High Priestess. And you know, we mapped this out at the very beginning when we first got here, and originally they wanted me to wait to apply to hotels. And I started considering other jobs, which is why I got Reiki certified, which is why I got life coach certified, which is why I started pursuing the gym job so that I could get personal training and nutrition certified. I don't think I would have had the momentum that I needed to get that done if I was still just focused on hotels right away. But as soon as all of my paperwork is lined up for travel and I get my certifications done, I'm going to be home free to go wherever the hell I want to go. Judgment. And you know, the final destination is still up in the air. It could be Germany, it could be the Netherlands, it could be Australia, it could be the UK, I don't know. We've got the Page of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and Judgment. This is something small that is actually really big. Some step in the journey that we might see coming, but we might not recognize. We've got the Two of Cups here. Alright, so I pulled 5 cards. We've got the High Priestess, Judgment, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. This is a love offer from a soul connection that may not be super obvious. And while I was filling out all my paperwork with my sister, I shuffled these one by one like I usually do with music. On the split, we've got the depths, still waters run deep, talking to the moon, and then the frost, winter, introspection, stillness. So it has been thoroughly shuffled, but unlike, you know, a regular tarot deck, it's not going to be like no two cards next to each other were really the same, aside from like the twin flame yin and yangs. First card out, lining up with the High Priestess and Judgment. We've got the Siren / the Mermaid, seduction, mystery, grace. I actually really like this card. It's like a siren or a mermaid luring a man out into the water, or maybe saving him, depending on how you want to look at it. She could probably pull him out of the water. There's a sea creature in there and he's asking her for help. But sirens, they're known to lure men out to their deaths in the water. But mermaids are like the opposite, but also the same. It's almost like I consider other things where they are the same entities, the same creatures, but changed based on their vibration and their intentions. Is the difference between a siren and a mermaid really just whether they want to kill or fall in love with a human? So, this one depicts both, and it gives a choice. She could be just as seductive or just as beautiful as either. There's actually seaweed rising out of the water here. And it could be a kraken, that creature in the water. But she's looking down at that man and deciding what to do. The energy is actually coursing through the individual scales here. It's very cool. I like it a lot. But that is lining up with our High Priestess in Judgment. It could be a choice. Oh, this reminds me of that old analogy we used to use where this relationship with the soul connection could be either very good or very destructive, and that depends on the choices made in the relationship. This could be the test, not whether you're supposed to be with somebody or not, but how you will treat each other if you are. We've got the unstoppable, empowerment, invincibility. This is the image I generated for my body transformation. But this guy channels that song by Sia. I'm unstoppable, I'm a Porsche with no brakes. That's his vibe. The unstoppable is lining up with Judgment in the Page of Pentacles. This small offer, if accepted and if it's cohesive enough between both people, will be very successful. We've got the Bee lining up with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. That's teamwork, productivity, symbiosis. If this lands and it's successful and it's good for both parties, it will succeed. We split to the Twin Flame and the Black Panther. The Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups lining up with the Eclipse, Mass Awakening. This turning point in the relationship is intense. We've got the Seven of Wands. How interesting. I'm not sure I've read this way before, but I think what we're going to do here is we had our line of original cards, and then we had a line of oracle cards. And I think I'm going to do another line of tarot cards up top here. Just fucking around, finding out, seeing what feels good right now. Seven of Wands with the High Priestess in Judgment. Sensing defensive energy here with the Four of Pentacles also. The Feminine's on guard. She's not sure if she can trust this King of Wands who is making this offer forward, because in the past, historically here, small offers weren't well received with strength on the bottom, but this is divinely guided, and we've learned that small offers aren't always bad. Sometimes youthful, innocent energy is the right thing for that situation to diffuse the tension. And we've got the Wolf Chimera, the masculine twin, yang energy. Even though we have been going right to left, I want to go left to right on this one. That lines up with the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups. The offer's coming from the masculine, confirmed. This Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. We've got the Beast, the Wolf Chimera, the masculine twin with the Two of Cups. He's the one coming forward here after a big awakening. And the test is whether we can interact in a positive, peaceful way. What do we need to know, Spirit? The healer. Energy worker, harnessing cosmic life force. This was supposed to be of my skeleton that I've got hanging up, but it took the concept of a healer, and this is what it created, just from the idea of a skeleton. It's time to heal this situation and show who we really are. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been a very fun reading.